Twitter, my thread team, throwing parties, exposing, if you will.
I miss old Twitter.
It's good. I want to look at threads. What's the new Twitter? No,
I wonder how he's gonna get out of it. Like, oh, I just rented out my house. That's
I think that's
You know
just
what
gonna
I
be
was
his
saying the other day? My
alibi.
favorite
Yep.
day on Twitter. What was your favorite day on Twitter?
Me personally, I think meeting Temecula was definitely a good day.
Yeah.
Also, DeAndre Jordan.
Even though, I mean, those poker tables had his name on them.
Yeah. No, and also like he felt like his house. Another thing like I read on Twitter and like I'm actually with is like he didn't even have his house or like that we know of as the public up for like rent or anything like that. So like why would he approach you out of the blue? So like you were trying to do something.
Well, they know. They just gotta prove it. That's
Oh
all.
yeah, 100%.
Everyone knows it.
Rose through the ashes like the phoenix.
He's just gonna play the dumb role, and they gotta prove that he knew what was going on.
Yeah.
No chill.
Their whole case is probably that, oh, we didn't know what was going on, we just rented out the house.
Exactly.
So I can have a reason to be doing all this shit. But we're gonna start with some football, Gil. And I know you're getting more into the football space. Trying to do my little fizzle, you know. But we gotta talk about the biggest story going on in football. Deion Sanders' son, Shador Sanders, made his NFL debut this past Friday, leading the Browns to a 30-10 win over the Carolina Panthers, sending a message to his haters. Shador went 14 for 23, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns, both to undrafted rookie receiver Caden Davis. Also had 4 rushes for 19 yards in the game. Performers drew praise from around the league, especially considering that Shador is currently listed as the Browns' 4th string quarterback. The other 3 were hurt. Obviously, Deshaun Watson started to get back into it as well. He will be in the mix.
If I was the Browns, after seeing that, if he gives me 2 more performances like that, he's my starting QB.
Basically.
Yeah, like, come on. Show me one game Deshaun Watson gave me like that last year.
What do you think about Shador Sanders' NFL debut with the Browns?
I thought it was
no joke on him because like he was a great quarterback. I don't know just what happened to him after everything, like everything personally in his life went downhill, and like he just started playing more.
Play fast.
Sometimes it be that way.
Yeah.
Do what's asked of you. We look at preseason really as an opportunity for young guys to get reps, obviously, but also you get a little preview of who the starters are going to be. But the Browns are in a really unique quarterback situation where it's kind of a wide open playing field, or at least it should be, because you've got Kenny Pickett, who's of course hurt, but would ideally be the starter because he has a little bit of starting experience. But he's a career backup. Like, it's not like he is going to emerge into a franchise quarterback. You got Dylan Gabriel, who was drafted before Shador, but is in practically the same boat as Shador as far as having an opportunity to be the starter. And Joe Flacco, who we know is there to be a vet and is sort of just a safety net. So the Browns' starting job is and should be wide open to whoever goes and wins it. So his first NFL start preseason game, we know that there's backups everywhere. There's guys who aren't going to make the team who are out on the field, but that is your opportunity for live ball. So for him to go out there and look like that, I don't think there's a need to overreact to it. I don't think there's a need
You
to
know whatever happened to her and her lawsuit or like whatever.
There's steps.
She had a lawsuit.
There's processes.
Or like
to this
what was
game.
it that
And
happened?
playing your first NFL preseason
Oh,
game
about her sleeping with
against, not for
coworkers.
nothing, but mostly NFL
Oh
players.
no, I thought it was a lawsuit.
And
No,
looking the way he did, I think is a
So she's
great
not with
start.
ESPN
That's all
anymore?
you can ask for him.
yeah,
Now,
she's
I do
on,
understand people are saying he doesn't get
Fox?
first team reps
Fox.
in practice and he hasn't been getting
Yeah, but also
camp.
she's been given
Well,
less
if
of a
he's not
role.
supposed to or slated to be the
That's
starter,
why she's on this.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be getting first team
That's how I was like,
reps.
what
Now,
is this
is
just to
so?
show
I think that they should. I think
all
they
the
should
blackballed
grow everything in practice. They should have him out there with the
personalities?
ones and give him more opportunities to
Yeah,
grow to
well,
that
with the
space. Because
YouTube
not for nothing,
space
but
now,
everybody's hurt anyway. So
all the
it's
black
not
balls
like,
can
yeah,
come
you
here,
have to be the starter
Exactly.
when you look at
And
what's going on with
rebrand,
Browns
basically.
quarterback
Rebrand,
situation
exactly.
is not far-fetched, even if he didn't really play that well. So I don't want to overreact too much to him having a good preseason game one, but I do think that it deserves merit and attention because he looked good, and that's all you can ask for at this point.
Hey, no, fuck that. We overreacted because we know the haters were watching. We know the haters were watching, ready to hate. Y'all were out there ready to hate. Y'all were ready against this man.
No, I love Shador. I think it's
Not you, I'm just saying.
I think it's egregious that he went where he went and what happened to him in the draft. I think he's absolutely better than where he ended up going. But yeah, people were ready to hate. So from that perspective, I'm with you. Jump out the window because the haters would have jumped out the window if he didn't look good. Even if we were all just saying, hey, this is just a preseason game, there's no need to overreact. So I'm with you.
They hate to see a confident black man with a famous father out there doing it on the field. But nonetheless, Shador endured. But let's just go over to Gil. I know you're getting into football now. What did you think about Shador Sanders?
Even that, it is what it is. Like, when are they coming back? Like, I feel like everyone should be coming back now. Like, football, preseason starting.
Yeah.
Like, this is when you come back.
And even first take, I'm not seeing as many clips online. Like, I know they're still going on with the show. That never stops.
Right.
But I just mean, like, with clips and stuff like that, they're talking still about basketball, even though, like, it is the off-season. But nothing interesting is happening.
Yeah.
And most of the show is being about that. I'm a big basketball fan, but like you guys are overlooking the main attraction, which is during this time. Baseball and NFL. NBA should be like one segment.
Yeah, it is an interesting time right now. There's a lot of shifts going on.
Football,
especially with baseball,
understands what games are. Right? Like fourth quarter players.
Like it always falls, or actually it's football. It falls between the end of baseball and the start of basketball.
When the game comes in and it's real life action, they know how to play basketball, football, and that's what he has. He has that it factor, and you can see it in them. So I don't know who Dylan is, but I know he's old as fuck. Right? You're talking about you're a college player. Hey man, look, you're supposed to be better. Right? You're supposed to be a little bit better. You was in goddamn college for 6 years, bro. Like you supposed to, but my thing is this. What was the point of both these quarterbacks? Why are you drafting both of them? You know what I mean? Like 1 and the 3rd, why take Shador if you already took another young quarterback? You want both these guys to face, like one you're gonna have to get rid of. And most likely it's going to be Dylan because one is obviously a ticket puller. As you can see, ticket prices went up, right? So the fact that you can see he plays in real time, he understands the game, he knows how to make plays, right? The defense is real. It's not practice defense. Now, repping with the ones, I don't know how football. Why wouldn't all quarterbacks practice with the number ones?
So, because you want the guys who are going to start to be working with the other guys who are starters. So it's not that the quarterbacks never get reps with the ones, but they're not going to get the most reps with the ones. And if you're like the 4th string quarterback, you're taking away reps from the guy who is actually going to start. And of course, as your quarterback, timing with the offensive line, with your running backs, working with your receivers, and the receivers that you're actually going to be throwing to, as opposed to guys who are probably maybe going to make the practice squad. The speed is different. You're developing relationships. So, like, who gets the most reps with the ones does matter. But in this particular case, again, everybody's hurt. So it's like getting chopped up differently because of that. So he'll now probably should get more reps with the ones because at this point, what we've seen through preseason and of course the health of everybody else on the roster, he will likely need more reps with the ones. But that's really just what that means. It's like you're not going to have, practice squad guys out there taking away practice opportunities from who will eventually be the starter day one for the season start. So that's just why they do that.
Yeah, it just seems weird to me because obviously the number one quarterback will look great with the number one receiver, right? Not all the time. Not all the time. That's what I'm saying. Like you have an advantage. You're throwing to a Pro Bowler
I'm throwing to a nigga who didn't get drafted, right? So, you know, it's
well, that was the concern with Shador, because if you are, how are you going to have an opportunity to cut through or show what you're actually capable of doing if you're only working with guys who will likely not make the team?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that was my concern for him. What's actually ended up happening is because everyone has gotten hurt, he's now gotten the opportunities. Preseason was always going to be where Shador was going to have to shine, because if everyone was healthy and he didn't come in until like the third quarter, he was going to have to do great in the third quarter with whoever was playing in the third quarter as well. Like this is the time for him to get the opportunity to show that he's better than where he was drafted. So he did that, but the situation again is kind of unique with the Browns in that they have all these quarterbacks, different things that have been drafted to
I mean, actually, are you doing your beard or what?
Just fine, huh?
Okay.
I shaved it like, I want to say like a week ago, and it's already looked like it's already growing out again. Full straight.
Eye
My hair is crazy.
on quarterback is kind of like my eye in football right now. Right? I mean, they've had 30 years, and I don't think they like hit the nail on the guy.
It would be such an insult, to say that your football knowledge is as good as the Browns have been at picking quarterbacks. The Browns are legitimately the worst.
Yeah, but I'm just day one talking about football.
Yo, you sound like a seasoned vet if you don't draw attention to it. Don't say shit. You sound better than my nigga.
Qualify everything. Okay. You're doing great. Hopefully this is the number that the Browns turn things around with the quarterback.
I feel like the situation with Shador is like when you go for a job interview and they're like, oh, you don't have enough experience. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to get experience if you don't give me the job to get the experience to get it?
Correct. Yeah.
And Shador, in your opinion, I mean, we talked about before the draft, Shador, like, supposed to be what, top 10, first round grade as a QB. Seemed like there may or may not have been some collusion amongst the NFL owners to not pick him. Seemed like it's a funny business. Obviously, he didn't get drafted day one. I don't think day two either had the function, had to go speak in front of everybody, say God had another plan for him. But do you think, how crazy do you think it is to see a talent like Shador slip to the 5th round? And do you think he was overhyped to begin with?
No, I do not think he was overhyped. I think that there is a real, I don't know the right word is, like disdain, or like there's just this thing that people have about time, and we've seen it at every place that he's gone. Because when he first got into coaching, they were mad that he took great recruits, mad at the recruits, and then at Colorado, it's like everyone's mad that he's doing not what every person is, obviously trying to do a little bit different, but all of these programs have DJs and cool locker rooms and try to get celebrities to come out. Like, it's like nobody lived through anything. Like, do you guys remember the 2001 hurricanes? USC? Like, freaking
Nope, dog. I know.
What is new here? It's the only thing that's new is that it's prime, and there is this expectation, of course, that he's supposed to just like slide in all humble and quiet into the college game. Like, why would he do that? So there is this sense that like people are rooting against his success, and then by extension the success of his sons. And I don't really do humble, as you guys know. Like, it's not really my bag. I don't participate in that. That's not my vibe. But anytime I see too many people saying somebody needs to be humble, I already know what type of time they're on. So I think what happened with Shador was there was this like forced humbling of him and really trying to extend the time. I don't know how good Shador is going to be as a NFL quarterback. And neither does anybody else. If you think he's going to be great, maybe you're right. If you think he's going to be terrible, maybe you're right. How many first round absolute busts have there been at the quarterback position? The draft is, in my opinion, at the quarterback position.